Mr. Luke Eke, your wife is in a stable condition. But I'm afraid your baby is in a critical condition because she was born prematurely.
Doctor, please, please, save my only child. It took us over 15 years to get her. Please.
Doctor, please, save my baby.
I will do my best medically to ensure she survives.
Thank you very much. I knew I could count on you. Thank you.
It is well, Mr. Eke. Okay. I'll be on the ward now.
All right.
Thank you.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth! Wake up! Why are you sleeping on duty?
Okay, please, stop disturbing my sleep.
My friend, wake up, Joe. Don't you know this word is a very sensitive one?
Leave me alone. Don't you know I have hangover from last night's party?
Now only you go the party, Abi. Not because say you go there, go drink too much. Now you come here, come they sleep.
I beg. Please. Allow me to sleep in peace. The sleep while they sleep now your own. Now you get them. Allow me now.
No wala.
Ha.
Go on. Sleep. I don't talk my own. Don't say I did not warn you. This word is very sensitive. Keep on sleeping.
You must see why. I beg, allow you to sleep.
Nurse, what happened? Nothing, madam. I guess the baby is a little
Oh
bit...
my God, nurse, you didn't switch it on!
I thought I switched it on.
This is unbelievable! So all this while the incubator has been off, that is why my baby screamed!
Please, madam, just calm down. I don't want anyone to...
Calm down! Calm down for what? You want to kill my baby and you ask me to calm down! My baby! My baby!
Madam, I beg your pardon. What is going on here?
My baby!
Mr. and Mrs. Luke Eke, I want to apologize on behalf of the management and the staff of this hospital over the incident that happened at the pediatric ward.
This matter is beyond mere apologies, Dr. Gabriel.
Honey, it's okay. Please let her finish. Go on, doctor.
Madam, I'm honestly sorry for what happened. The nurse involved have been queried, and disciplinary actions will be meted out to her if she is found wanting.
And what about my baby's health? Since that incident, she has taken ill.
She will be fine, Mrs. Eke.
Doctor, thank you for everything, all right? But the fact is that we no longer need your services. I'll be taking my baby out of this hospital to a better hospital where she will receive the best of treatment. Thank you very much.
She is in a precarious condition, And she needs to be monitored.
We don't need your services anymore, Dr. Gabriel. I'm praying nothing bad happens to my baby as a result of this unprofessional conduct by your staff.
It's okay then. I'll ask the nurses to do the needful. Once again, my apologies.
Mr. and Miss Lukeke, I am sorry, but the result didn't come out good.
Doctor, what does it say? Will my baby survive?
Her chances of survival it's a thin line. You know, what happened to her in the other hospital really messed her up. And now it will take a big hope for her to survive.
Doctor, please. Don't allow my baby to die.
Calm down, madam. Calm down, okay? There's still hope. You know, for now we have put her in the incubator. Let's observe her. Hmm?
I hope my baby is fine.
Mr. Luke, I'm sorry, but we lost the baby. I'm sorry. Take heart, okay?
Good afternoon, ma. I was told they requested for my presence.
Look at what you caused. The hospital has been sued due to your careless mistake.
I'm very sorry, ma. I never knew it could come to this.
I don't give a damn on how you feel. Just know that your career is on the line.
Please, ma. Do not sack me.
I'm not talking about sack. Prepare for jail.
I'm sorry, ma. Please.
Elizabeth, leave my office.
Please, ma. It won't happen again.
I said leave my office!
God. Please sit. My Lord, we have the case of suit number HC 243-2020 between the plaintiff Luke Eke.
Present, sir.
My Lord, Luke Eke, the plaintiff, present.
Very well.
And Riverine Hospital Limited, do we have a representative?
Present.
Parties present, my lord.
Very well, thank you. May I have the appearances of counsel?
My lord, with utmost respect to this honorable court, my name is Helen Wachuku, appearing for the plaintiff.
May it please this honorable court, my name is Vivian Okafor, counsel for the defendant, my lord.
Thank you. Very well. Yes. This matter, I can say, is listed for judgment today. I'll go ahead and deliver the judgment. Judgment. The plaintiff in this matter, Luke A.K., filed a statement of claim, which was dated the 14th day of January 2020, together with written statement on oath and list of witnesses and some list of exhibits. The defendants filed a statement of defense and other accompanying court processes. It was a case of the plaintiff in paragraphs 4 to 24 of the written statement on oath adopted by him as his evidence before this court that his wife, Mrs. Joan A.K., delivered their baby, Irene A.K., who was born prematurely at the first defendant's hospital on the 12th day of June 2020. The premature baby was kept in an incubator under the supervision and professional care of the second defendant, who is an employee as a trained nurse of the first defendant. It is this case that due to total neglect and failure to exercise proper and professional care, the second defendant neglected to switch on the incubator for several hours on the first day of June 2020, causing the baby Irene A.K. to suffer complications, which eventually resulted in the death of the infant. It is its case further that the defendants were negligent, which facts the defendant did not deny. The defendants in their written statement on oath admitted the birth and the critical conditions of the baby at birth. They did not controvert or challenge the facts that the second defendant was put in charge of the baby in the incubator. They did not contradict or controvert that the second defendant failed and neglected to perform her duty by switching on the incubator. The defendants further did not challenge the facts that the condition of the baby Irene A.K. changed for the worse for reason of the failure and neglect of the second defendant to turn on the incubator. The defendant did not challenge also that the contents of Exhibit PWA, the medical report, and PWB, the post-mortem examination report tendered by the pathologist. It is crystal clear and glaring that notwithstanding that the defendants filed a statement of defense, the second defendant, while giving evidence, admitted that the facts adduced by the plaintiff. If I may say this, the evidence of the defense witness, that is the second defendant herself, buttressed the facts of the case of the plaintiff, and I so hold. Without mincing words, the evidence adduced by the plaintiff has established that the second defendant failed and neglected to do what she was meant to do. In other words, the second defendant was negligent in her duties, and I so hold. Negligence is a breach of legal duty to take care which is expected to be exercised, which results in damages. Medical negligence can therefore be said to be the failure of the medical practitioner to exercise a reasonable care as a professional in that field. The element of negligence is stated in the case of First Bank, Nigerian PLC, and Banjo. And this is to include 1, that the defendant owed the plaintiff duty to exercise due care. 2, that the defendants failed to exercise due care. And 3, that the defendant's failure was the cause of the injury of the plaintiff. In the case of Agura Hotel and another, and Diambaya, 2015, LPELR 41696CA, pages 7 to 9, paragraph F to A, it is stated that negligence is the omission to do something which is a reasonable man guided upon these considerations, which ordinarily regulate the conduct of human affairs, will do, or doing something which a prudent and reasonable man would not do. The death of this infant is very painful. The poor innocent soul was not even given a chance at life at all due to the nonchalant and careless attitude of the second defendant, who is viewed as a trained nurse and who was expected to perform her duty with care and very high level of diligence. It is pertinent to state that based on the general principle that an employer is liable for the acts of its employees in the course of his employment, the hospital may be held liable in this instance case for the act and the action or omission of the second defendant. See the case of Igbokwe and Usage Board of Management, Unilearning Teaching Hospital, and Abegunde 2013 LPLR 31375 CA by Obande Festus Ogbuano JCA, pages 30 to 32, paragraphs E to F, that, and I quote, where it was held, hospital authorities responsible for the act or omission of the whole of its staff, whether they were physicians, whether they were doctors, nurses, or other employees, end of quote. Based on the evidence before the court, I found merit in the claims of the plaintiff. It is the judgment of the court, therefore, as follows. 1, that the defendant is vicariously liable for the negligence of its employee, at this instance, the second defendant. 2, that the first defendant shall pay forthwith the sum of 50 million naira only to the plaintiff as special and general damages. And 3, each party shall bear its own costs. And this is the judgment of the court.
As the court pleases.
My Lord, this is the end of today's proceedings.
If this is the end of today's proceedings, the court will rise.
Court.
An average of 20,000 medical negligence cases are filed each year in the United States of America. In 2010 to 2019, about $42 billion were paid to victims of medical practice in the United States. In truth, this has shaped the medical practice in the United States and has made the medical practitioners more vigilant. The story shows how Mr. and Mrs. Eke, who have waited for 15 years for a child and finally were blessed with one, had to lose it to the negligence of Nurse Elizabeth. How broken could this couple feel? The truth is that such delinquent act isn't uncommon in our hospitals. A lot of deaths are preventable if only the caregivers acted right. It's high time the legal profession sat up to this imminent challenge and keep doctors and other practitioners on their toes, as experienced in better climes. You can sue any medical practitioner or hospital whose negligence has cost you damages. If we must get it right, we must also learn to hold our medical practitioners accountable. Simpliciter. My name is Kanayo or Kanayo Esquire. Thanks for watching The People's Lawyer. See you.